Between May to June 2026, India's IT index, Nifty IT, ripped all the way from 27,500 to 31,000, rising by nearly 15%. It was touted as the revival, the AI revival, and then it fell hard. It fell back to 28,500 as of 9th of June 2026. So which one is it going to be? Is it going to be the buying opportunity of 2026, or is it going to be the most valuable lesson that you will be learning this year? Let's break it down. And don't miss the third part. That is exactly where most buyers get trapped. Here is what really happened. In the past 1 year, Nifty IT index fell by 23%, and it fell the most as compared to Nifty 50 or even Nifty 500. The story was brutal and simple, that the AI model is going to eat the Indian outsourcing story alive. And then the story flipped. Money actually started pouring into Indian IT companies. Infosys raised its revenue guidance in 2026. Companies like TCS and Infosys started rising by 6% in single sessions. So that right there is your warning sign. When the narrative changes this fast, you have to question if there is a change in the fundamentals or is there a change in the mood. Let's break it down. Let's look at the bull case. Number one, valuations. Currently, Nifty IT is trading at a multiple of 20 PE as compared to its 5-year average of 28.9. So you're essentially buying quality companies below its average 5-year valuations. And that's where the value lies. Number two, earnings. See, even though the stock price is crashing, the corporate earnings didn't really stop. The corporate earnings did not crash. On the contrary, if you look at the consolidated financials closely for various top IT companies, you will see that they are making record top lines. That is, the revenue continues to grow. Not just the revenue, the profitability is also increasing. Number three, the currency tailwind. Indian currency has been the worst performer in 2026 across Asia. It has depreciated by 7% in 2026 itself. So most IT companies record their overseas earnings in dollar terms. So whenever they repatriate their dollar earnings back to India, they get a lot more rupee for every single dollar earned. So the currency depreciation works in their favor. In fact, every 1% depreciation in INR converts to a 20 to 30 basis points in the margins for various IT companies. And number four, artificial intelligence is becoming a revenue item, not just a line. TCS recently reported a $2.5 billion of an annualized AI-based revenue. In order to increase its enterprise-based expansion, it actually executed 5,500 AI projects and has enhanced the skills for 1 lakh of its employees in artificial intelligence. So IT really is the opportunity of the year. Hold on. The bull trap. See, the job cuts are real. The IT industry in 2026 has laid off more than 1 lakh people in India, with TCS itself cutting down its headcount by 23,000 employees. And the deeper threat, the artificial intelligence companies like Claude, they are actually coming for the core business model of these IT companies. If a client can do the same work with an AI model and a small team within the same organization, they don't really need 500 IT engineers from these top IT firms. And notice, even after that rally, the gains aren't being supported. The IT index is already correcting. So if an index cannot hold on to its highs, it's not really a boom. It's a trap for those buyers that stepped in late. So is IT an opportunity or a trap? The answer is both, depending on what is your security selection. And here is the scorecard that I would use. So you buy the adapters. And here is how I would spot one. Look for these 3 green flags. Number one, AI is not just a marketing statement for them. AI is actual tangible revenue. Look at the consolidated statements. AI-based revenue should be clearly highlighted, and this should be on a growing trend. Number two, a rising deal book. Look at a revenue book that is growing in size and consisting of large value deals, ideally $50 million and above. And number three, revenue guidance going up. Look at the management actually beating its revenue forecast, not just meeting it. And here are the companies that I would be avoiding. Number one red flag, manpower heavy companies with low complexity work. Companies having core work of testing as well as routine maintenance. That's the first work that AI eats. Number two, headcounts are falling, but for the wrong reason. If headcounts are only falling in order to compensate for a flat revenue, that is just shrinking. That's not optimization. Number three, No AI-based revenues, only flat talk. If a press conference only talks about artificial intelligence, but nothing in the consolidated financial statements to quantify that AI-based revenue. Number 4, the stock is already up. If a stock is already up by more than 20% and is trading above its historic valuations, you're probably a very late entrant. Avoid the stock. So summarizing, buy the companies which are actually translating artificial intelligence into revenue and not just cutting down on headcounts. That's the difference between the opportunity of the year and the bull trap of the year. So opportunity or trap. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Tell me whether you are buying IT or whether you are waiting for the dust to settle. If this helped you think clearer, do hit the subscribe button. We'll be very thankful for your involvement. I break down one market story week after week. I'll see you in the next one.